Zeus's 30,000 immortal men were created by DNA manipulation. Zeus was the top god of the Olympian gods of ancient Greece. Let's remember that the ancient Greeks believed that they were not mortals like us, they were immortals from the skies. Aliens, that is. Now, did some people really manage to gain physical immortality and live forever in the cycles of time? If we look carefully at the ancient and modern texts and reports that have reached our days, a multitude of legends, myths, traditions, and information related to gods and demigods, immortal people with mysterious superpowers, and much more are revealed before our eyes that surprise us and lead us to a time when everything was accessible to humanity. Let's remember the Sumerian kings list. They lived for thousands of years. The 30,000 immortals. From ancient Greek Hesiod writing, we read, "For 3 times 10,000, on the lush earth there are immortals of Zeus, the guardians of mortal men. They watch over trials and vile deeds, invisible everywhere, circling the world." Hesiod Works and Days, verses 252 to 255. So in this passage, it's clear that 30,000 people have gained physical immortality in prehistory. Hesiod mentions that they were guardians and sent by Zeus himself to lead and protect mortals, which is unlikely because it's certain that it's written in the spirit of the era in which Hesiod lived. The new religion of the Olympians had spread, and his priesthood was all-powerful and punished mercilessly anyone who wrote or spoke or disturbed the new order that the gods of Olympus had imposed. What else could he write except to praise the new order of things and to mention that these immortals were creations of creatures of Zeus? But most likely Zeus and the other gods, quote-unquote, managed to deactivate something in the human body that probably conferred longevity or even physical immortality. For this specific deletion of the gene or the change in the registration that made us immortal, long-lived, we read from the magazine Third Eye, issue 104, June 2002, article by P. Voudouris entitled "Lisa and Matthew," that cancer cells are essentially immortal, but also that healthy human cells are also potentially immortal. That science has today identified the factors that intervene so that humans get sick and age, and it's essentially an intervention in human DNA which brought about this disastrous change. And we can even roughly calculate when this intervention took place, because it was done from outside, quote-unquote, approximately 11,000 years ago. So it seems that the cycle of birth and death for humanity slowly began. And this is, of course, based on ancient Greek texts. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. My Patreon account, the daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.